time we take this bad girl out of retirement. Look at how dirty this car is. It's just been sitting around for the last couple of months. We recently bought a house. We recently had a baby. Our baby's 7 weeks old today. So we're extremely blessed. Lots of really nice things happening to us in our life. And now it's time to get the Supra back up and running. So for today's video, my idea is I'm gonna pull the car out of the garage. I'm gonna pull it out, give it a quick bath, because I hate seeing it like this. It's absolutely disgusting. Let's give it a quick rinse. And once we do that, I say we discuss some goals, some plans for the car, goals for the car, the direction we're taking this car in. I have a ton of parts. Lots of this mess is car related stuff. I got parts here, I got parts here, I got the transmission all refreshed from the best ATF speed here, I got Powerhouse Racing products here, I got parts back there, I got parts everywhere, and lots of more things coming. So today, it'll be a quick video. Let's talk about goals for the car, and throughout the week, I can start installing some of these new parts I've been receiving, and we'll start chipping away at some of these goals we're setting for the car, and hopefully soon we'll be at a track. Let's get to it, race family. Alright guys, check it out. Quick little wash job here at the house. She's back to shining and looking beautiful. That's the Baltic I remember. I love this car. You guys know the deal. I've had this car for more than 10 years. This thing is my baby. I'm excited to freaking start working on it again. We have lots of exciting things coming for this car. Let me see if I can push it up this little small slant and into the garage again so we can discuss some goals for the car. I'm not sure I can myself, but I'll give it a swing. Let's see. Woo. Not gonna lie, I impressed myself. I didn't think my 175-pound self could push that car in. But it's in the garage, baby. Now we can get to work. Holy crap, I'm out of breath. All right, it may have looked easy, but that was like my third attempt. I tried pushing it up from where I had it and I wasn't catching enough speed, so I went a little more, couldn't do it, a little more, couldn't do it. I had to go to the end of the driveway to catch enough momentum to put it in. Holy crap. Ah, gotta put a little winch in the garage, something. I am beat. All right guys, I got a crazy idea, check this out. All right, race family, I mentioned on this video we would discuss goals for Baltic Supra. I say we do exactly that, but I say we write them right here on the front windshield with the window marker. These are the same exact markers they use at racetracks to write down your racing numbers. We're gonna use this bad boy to write down the goals for the car over the next few months. These are things that I've envisioned for the car, and hopefully little by little, man, in the course of these videos, we'll bring it all to reality. All right, so first things first, my writing's really bad, so beware. And I've never written one of these things in my life. Let's see how it works. All right, it's not too bad. There it is, goals. All right, goal number one. This should come to no surprise for you guys. Although, I've never mentioned it on the channel. I mentioned it one time when I went to Real Street Performance to drop off the engine a couple months ago. I mentioned going a 6-second quarter mile with the Supra, 690, whatever, 699. I've never talked about 6 seconds before, till now that I'm going, the car's gone to 737, 738. I'm aware that 738 to 699, we're still pretty far away, but the changes we're gonna put this car under are pretty significant. These are gonna be, without a doubt, some of the biggest changes this car's ever gone through. So, extremely pumped for that. So I feel like because I've already ran the 737 and taken into consideration everything that I'm changing and doing to the car, I do believe I will achieve the 699. It's not gonna come easy, and I'm willing to fight for it. It'll take as long as it does, but I can't set a goal any less than that. Again, I've never seen, had you told me I would have been wanting a 6-second car 10 years ago, I would have never believed you. 8 years, 7 years, 5 years, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have believed you. When the car was running the 730s, lots of you guys here on the channel were saying, push your 690s, and I just knew that setup couldn't do it. So I was very realistic and aware of what I had, and I knew it could have done better than the 737, but heck no, not a 699. But the changes we're going through now, I do comfortably believe we will achieve it. So goals, let's write it down, baby. All right, so 699 quarter mile at 100 and I'm gonna just say, let me see, 95 plus. You guys know the deal. It's 195 miles an hour. Again, I would have never thought this car would lead me here. I've had this car for 10 years, and you guys know the story, but I've enjoyed it with the stock twins. I enjoyed it at 600 horsepower, 800 horsepower, and just little by little by little, it's had a crazy progression. And I've always made just steps to make it just a little quicker, and that's still the path that we're on. I'm not sure. I would have thought that road was gonna, I thought at one point that road was gonna end when I touched an 8-second pass. It didn't. Then I thought, you know what, if I can go 7s, I'm cool with that. We'll leave it there. I'll retire the car. I used to say that shit here on the channel. I'll retire the car. There's no retiring the car, man. The sport is still live and strong, and there's nothing more than I love than going to these competitions, going to Florida 2K, going to the events that we host, going to, if I can make World Cup this year, going to these big events and racing in front of a big group of people, and just the community, the other racers I get to meet. There's nothing else I'd rather do. Once upon a time, I used to street race this car. I don't enjoy that anymore. I don't ever see me street racing the car anymore. Racing is definitely the ultimate high for me. That's what I absolutely love to do. So that's what we're striving for. Now, to achieve that, for his family, my battery and the GoPro died. But you know what? It was a good thing. I'm actually gonna leave this big blank space here for the second thing I'm gonna share with you guys. Let me scratch this off. What I was gonna right here, I'll put it on that side. All right, so I was sharing with you guys that the car must have been making, I don't know, 1550, 1650, must have been making somewhere in there. We never really beat the car too hard on the dyno. We rather have results like this speak for themselves, but I had to ballpark it. We were somewhere up there. For me to achieve numbers like this, I would say we need at least, I don't know, let's do a plus 300. I think we'll need another 300 horsepower or so over what we had before, which at this point, this almost looks like a times, I guess from here. All right, you guys are seeing a plus. All right, so plus 300 horsepower, which I'm gonna be pushing the limits of my factory block pretty far. This car has a factory block, full water going through the block, no cement. So pushing it to the area in which I'm gonna carry it now, it's asking for trouble. But you know what? We're gonna give it a swing, man. Let's see what happens. So you guys know the deal. Those are the goals. If I had to guess, we need another 250 to 300 wheel horsepower. We're gonna work towards that. And now, here's another thing that's gonna really help us. I'm not just gonna rely on making the extra power. My goal is, once this car is back out, ideally at Florida 2K. We still have a couple months to get there. Once this car is back out at Florida 2K, my goal is to have the car be, I think I wrote that wrong. Is it BLS or LBS? I think it's LBS. I'm crazy. You guys get it. Guys, 200 pounds less. This is all sloppy now. That looks better. All right. So the goal is to have the car be 200 pounds lighter than it's ever been. Lighter than it was last year at Florida 2K. To achieve that, I've been ordering lots of new parts to get to this goal. So my plan is now, I'm still waiting on the engine back from Roaster Performance. We'll get that any minute, but from now to then, I've been receiving lots of parts that are gonna help shave this number down. So my idea is, as I start replacing some of the parts on the car with some of these new parts that are coming in, most of which I have here, some are still on the way. Once I start doing that, I have a scale, we'll start scaling everything and just writing down how much weight we're saving towards this goal of 200 pounds less. Man, if this car can be that much lighter and have that much more power, I see absolutely no reason why I won't go to 699 or 195 plus. This number is very generous. I've gone 188 on the parachutes. I've gone, or on the parachute in this case, I've gone multiple 188s, not all in. So how it was, it should have maybe gone like 190. So saving this much weight, some extra power, I'm pretty sure this will come fairly easy. This will be the hard one, but that's what we're gonna be working towards. So I don't wanna drop too much information on this video. You guys kind of know where my head's at now. I'm ready to start working on this thing again. No more Jeep content, baby. Let's get to the Supra. So stay tuned. Hopefully later this week, I'll drop videos installing some of the new parts. and we'll start chiseling away at this number. Let's do a quick series of videos weight dropping the Supra. Hope you guys enjoy. Catch you in the next episode.